Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tara and Tats. I'm back with another Halloween 4K Blu-ray review. This time we are going to review one of the least popular films in the franchise, but I absolutely love this film, and I do strongly recommend. Before I start the review, I do strongly recommend if you've never seen Halloween 3 Season of the Witch and you're on the fence about it, and you're kind of bummed out because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it. Honestly, I would say give the movie a chance. I think also too. I think a lot. This movie has gained a following over time, and I think once John Carpenter, Deborah Hill, director Tommy Lee Wallace, once everybody came out and explained the reasoning behind why they switched away from Michael Myers for this movie. I think people have come to have a soft spot for it and realize like okay and for those who are not in the know, real quick, it's just what ended up happening was after Halloween 2, the thing was John Carpenter and Deborah Hill and even Tommy Lee Wallace, they were not happy. They all worked on Halloween, and then they did Halloween 2, and all of them felt like John Carpenter kept using the word Xeroxing. It's like I felt like we were just Xeroxing the first film over again, just in a different location. And it was to the point originally Tommy Lee Wallace was, asked if he would go ahead and he would direct Halloween 2, and he declined because he felt like I just feel like I'm just making the movie that they already made. So, he declined. They stayed friends and everything, and then when they decided, let's go ahead and end Michael Myers, because at the time, they did not know, they did not realize that Michael Myers was the drawing, he was what was making those movies popular. And so they thought, well, if you've seen the end of Halloween 2, that was supposed to be the complete end of Michael Myers. He was supposed to be gone. That story was over with. And then what they thought they would do is with Halloween 3, they thought what they would do is, okay, we're going to make Halloween sequels, but what we'll do is we'll make a series of films, and each one would have a Halloween theme to it. And, they could have their own little spin-off movies and things like this. But, they wanted to, you got to remember, this was, around the early 80s where, the whole concept of sequels and franchises and stuff like this was still relatively new. You didn't have a lot of, not like you do now. You didn't have a lot of, sequels and franchises and stuff that are built on a character or characters or things like this. So, so they didn't realize what they had. And then obviously with part 4, they went back to it. But they made this movie. It's completely different. It's a different story, different setting, everything else, and it is genuinely a good movie. It is a good, fun, scary movie. It's fun to watch on Halloween. It definitely has a strong Halloween vibe to it, and I definitely recommend it. Give it a shot. It's really not that bad. And like I said, I think once you understand kind of like their thought process behind it, and it didn't work, so they went back to it. But anyway, here we go. We got this whoa, about ready to take out the camera there. Sorry about that, everybody. But anyway, we got this beautiful box, like the first two, and this is the kid wearing the mask, and he's watching the big giveaway at 9. And it's not going to end well for this poor kid, so sorry about that. So we got this here on the back, nothing there, but similar with the first two, we have the record. Side A, Chariot of Pumpkins, and Side B, Season of the Witch. With, and I do agree. I've seen, I'm sure you guys have too. I've seen videos where they talk about like the downside is they kind of wish they would have put the Silver Shamrock theme on here. That would have been cool. Play that at Halloween time. And then similar to the first two records, you have the color scheme. And pumpkin. Very beautiful. And it's still going to be fun to play this at Halloween time. So, good times. So anyway, and now we got this here. So a beautiful case. And you got the 3 masks. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. You got the skeleton, the witch, the pumpkin. similar to my tattoos. Sorry, I'm messing around. I'm sorry. I'll stop. But anyway, overall, this is a great transfer. I definitely recommend it. It's totally worth it, and I'm very pleased with the price that you can get these on. It's at my local record store. They're $30. I think you might check Amazon. I think they're even a little bit cheaper, and I mean that's not bad for 4K Blu-ray, especially movies like these. That's not bad. You really can't beat it. And like I said, the transfer is amazing. The only thing I would say that's kind of a problem with it is there are some practical effects in the film that are used, and when you watch it in pristine, glorious 4K, the special effects do become a little obvious. Like you could tell, okay, that's a fake head. You could tell, okay, that's a fake backdrop. You could tell that's either like a matte painting or they're doing blue screen work or something like that. Back when they used to do blue screen, now it's all green screen. But I would say that's probably about the only downside I would say to this release is just some of those special effects are a little obvious. But still, I've watched this movie. I've seen it on VHS. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on DVD, Blu-ray. Now I watched it on 4K, and oh my God, this is the best this movie has ever looked. It looks astonishing. For a movie that came out, let's see, when did this come out? 1982. For a movie that came out in 1982, this movie looks like it was made just yesterday. That's one of the things I think is amazing is when they do these transfers is, you could take an old movie and you can make it look almost like a brand new film. You can make it look like it was just made, like it just came out like in theaters and things. That always blew my mind. But definitely a good film. I definitely recommend checking it out. Dan O'Hurley here, especially as Connell Cochran, as the villain, he is awesome. Like he gives this great speech, and it's just like he is so commanding. Every time he's on screen, he is so commanding. You can't help but watch him. But we got some good stuff here. Okay, disc 1 is the 4K, so we got 2021 4K scan of the original camera negative, audio commentary with director Tommy Lee Wallace, and audio commentary with actor Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins alone is worth watching this movie for. Tom Atkins he's one of the best. I mean, like, oh my God. Like, everything he's in, he just brings such great energy to it. If you haven't seen it, watch Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps, he steals that movie. He is so good, he completely steals that film. Okay, so disc 2 on the Blu-ray, we have 2021 4K scan of the original camera negative, audio commentary with Tommy Lee Wallace, audio commentary with Tom Atkins. Standalone, The Making of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, featuring Tommy Lee Wallace, actors Tom Atkins and Stacey Nelkin. Stunt coordinator Dick Warlock, director of photography Dean Cundy, and more. Horrors Hollow Grounds, revisiting the original shooting locations with host Sean Clark. Always fun just to watch those. Let's see. With Sean Clark and Tommy Lee Wallace. Interview with makeup effects artist Tom Berman. Still gallery, theatrical trailer, TV spots, and radio spots. So yeah, you do get a really nice addition with this, and you get the nice slipcase with these like you do the other ones, so they fit. You can put them on the shelf and they'll look amazing. And also too, you get the reversible cover, so you get the original poster art. I always like that poster. That's so cool. On the back, similar. Then pretty basic. I mean, nothing too fancy, but still, there you go. You got some nice disc art. You get kind of like the original poster art for the, for the Blu-ray, and for the 4K, you get the commissioned artwork. But definitely worth it. If you're a fan of this movie, and like I said, even if you're just, if you're one of the ones like, I bought this just because it has Halloween in the title and stuff, but I don't really plan on watching it. Don't be that way, please. Give this movie a chance. It really is a genuinely good movie, and it's a lot of fun. John Carpenter's score is fantastic. There are some scenes of this movie I thought were genuinely scary, and it's just a really good story. And I mean, you can forget, like I said, watch the bonus features too, and you'll understand their thought process. They didn't realize that Michael Myers was the selling point for Halloween. They thought just, horror movies with like a Halloween theme to it was enough. And that's why they chose a different path. And clearly it didn't work. So they went back to, for part 4, they went back to Michael Myers. And there you go. No harm, no foul. But still, give this movie a chance. It's really worth it. So, But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. And yeah, the 4K, if you are a Halloween 3 fan, the 4K is definitely worth it. And for the price, I can't believe, Scream Factory's, really giving us a bargain on the prices of these, like I just did my review video for Demons and Demons 2, and that ended up costing me over almost $90 for that. So the fact that you're getting these for $30 or lower, depending on where you get them, can't beat that. So, so that's pretty much it. If anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And there's going to be plenty more to come. And that's it, boils and ghouls. And watch Halloween 3. It's a good movie. You'll have a good time. So anyway, take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you later.